ballpark.
What is going on, y'all? We are back, episode 10 of the Bronx Nothing podcast. And Kevin, I don't know, should I be smiling? Should I be happy? The Yankees won the last game of the series, but they also lost the season series for the first time since, well, I wasn't even born in 2001, Kevin. That's a little
You
scary.
weren't?
Yeah. Well,
So
I was
you-
born. I was born in 2001, but during the regular season, I was not. I was a thought. They were getting ready for me, Kev.
Just think about that. Since Mario wasn't even born the last time we lost a series to the Twins. Like, so
I
go
should
ahead.
be smiling.
Savor this. We'll give it to you. Whatever. I mean, we'll
it's
get
tough.
into it.
It's tough. Correa's probably smiling. He loves giving it to us. A bunch of Astros fans smiling. Kev, I don't know how to feel right now. I kind of wanted to maybe talk about that a little bit before we get into, the series recap. I don't want to, do the same thing every time, try to talk about a couple other things, but we're here to talk about the Yankees, of course.
Yes, sir.
But Kevin, how do you feel like about the current state of the Yankees? I know it's early, it's April, a lot of worried fans, angry fans, some that are, kind of like me that are like, listen, even though it's April, we want to see them do well, but at the same time, we know the Yankees will turn it around. That's what a lot, some of the fans think. So Kevin, how are you currently feeling right now? Not even contender or anything, but what are your vibes around the team? What are you feeling?
I mean, I'm one of the people who normally say it's April as well. Let's not go make assumptions on the whole season, because you saw last year how we were a slightly slow start, but then we were on fire literally till July, and we thought we were winning 120 games and best AL record and all that stuff, and what happened in the dog days of August. But there are two common factors that happened last year, and it's happening right now. Big G is out. And when Big G is out, this lineup looks really, really, really thin. No pun intended. But, I mean, and these last few games, you haven't even been able to score. I think it was more than 3 runs in the last 5-6 games. And then the last 4, 1 run. So, I mean, it's tough. It's looking real tough. We keep putting guys out there that don't seem that want to be there, or don't seem, uninterested. We'll get into that as well throughout the episode. But I'm on the fence. I'm not ready to hit the panic button, but I'm also not as relaxed as some people may be relaxed right now. Like, no, I'm a little worried.
Nah,
how about you?
Listen, I think that's totally fair. A lot of people don't like hearing this, but I try to be glass half full, man. Like,
Always.
I know it's April. Nobody wants to hear that. And listen, even sometimes the negative side of Yankee Twitter gets to me. I'm like, damn, is this team actually gonna do this to me right now? I'll be honest with you guys. I was even at the point where I was asking like Kevin and our good buddy Ryan, like, are we gonna make the playoffs? And I'm like, yo, snap out of that real quick, bro. I hope this does not come back to bite me in the ass, but I think we're going to make the playoffs, so of course. The AL East is not out of reach, but Tampa's playing phenomenal right now. Thank God, our best friends, the Houston Astros, beat them back-to-back games, I believe. We needed that, They're finally helping out the Yankees. But that's definitely good to hear.
They shut them out twice, by the way.
Yeah.
Best offense in baseball. They shut them out twice.
Listen, Stop. Let's not talk about Houston. We're here to talk about
You
the
brought
Yankees.
it up, buddy. You brought it up.
I know. Nobody wants to hear about how great Houston is. We know they're great. We know what they do.
No. I don't want to say that.
Let's talk. Yeah, I know you don't like me giving the flowers to other teams, but I know. Let's keep it to straight up Yankees talk, because that's where they're here, Kev.
Yes.
People are gonna stop listening, bro. We keep talking about the Astros. Let's talk about the Yankees. Yeah. I still feel good. I think Volpe's at-bats are way better. Just like the eye. I'm not a big analytical guy, but just like my eye from what I see, I like what he's doing. The kid's still walking.
Yeah, you can see his on-base percentage, so, I mean...
Yeah, I feel like he walks once or twice a game, and the games that he doesn't walk, he's getting 2 hits. I mean, today I think he had 2 hits. Last night he did well. So it's like, it's encouraging what you're seeing, and I'm glad they're just leaving him at the leadoff spot, Kevin.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that.
I don't think he's going anywhere.
Stop. And I love that. You know, I love that. I was asking for that by June, July. I was hoping, but the injury to Big G, things change, and
Yep.
Boone said this is where we see him, and I think it was in March. He said this is where we see him towards, you know, maybe later in the year, something like that. But we like DJ as a leadoff hitter, and DJ led off opening day, fine. But now DJ's hitting 4 or 5 in the order, and Volpe's leading off, and I like that. I like to, it's good when you're coming to the ballpark and listen, I'm leading off. I'm sure
Yep.
they know early in the day where they're hitting, but it's good to know for the kid. Listen, I'm leading off. I'm playing shortstop. That's where you're gonna keep me, and I think that's good for him. But let's jump on into the games, Kevin. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna try to go through these first 2 games quick because I don't think anybody wants to hear about them at all. We'll try to go quick. Game 1 was Johnny Brito against former Yankee
The revenge.
Sonny Gray. Yeah, the revenge game for 2 Yankees. I'll try to go through this quick. The Twins in the 3rd inning, Polanco single, and a Buxton ground out. That made the game 2-0, and then the Buxton ground out made it 3-0. They were hitting Brito pretty much hard all game. He didn't even make it out of the 3rd inning, which we know
Well-
the start before.
What I was gonna say is his first 2 innings were 1, 2, 3, right?
That was extremely.
So we were
encouraging.
like, oh, he's dealing. And if you notice, he did use his curveball more in this game. So that's nice to see. And I said it in the last pod where he struggled in that outing. He's gonna have to develop that. Yeah, he can't have his fastball and his changeup both turn into the righty. So you're gonna have to develop another pitch that throws people off. He struck out Correa on that pitch with that curveball. So if you notice this game, I was watching it again before we started. A lot of the hits are outside of the freaking zone. This Twins team, unfortunately, they can hit the ball. So you got Buxton in there. You got even Kepler, who nobody wanted. Of course, he has a 3-hit game against us. But I just want to say with Johnny Brito, he did look a little better. It's only going to get better with him. I mean, 97, that changeup is nasty. He develops 1 or 2 more pitches. This kid's going to be all right. It's all right. I'm glad to see him
Yeah.
bounce back slightly. It's not the best outing.
But
Only 3 runs. I know he didn't get out of the 3rd, but another pitcher, Clark Schmidt, can't get out of the 3rd for 4 straight starts. So it's all right. Let's give Brito a break.
Let's not talk Clark. He didn't pitch this series, Kev.
I don't like Clark.
Yankee fans. Nah. You Yankee fans love beating the dead horse, man. But we'll talk about beating the dead horse. Aaron Hicks, what happened with him in left field.
Oh my.
But definitely encouraging from Brito. The only thing is 3 walks.
Yeah.
I don't like 3 walks. I don't like that. But definitely, I like that he's using not just the changeup and the fastball, like you said, that other off speed that he has, which I think was big for him. But Weiser came in, kind of put out the fire in the 3rd.
Put out the fire 3-0 though. They scored 3.
I know. Well, after so they don't get more runs, Kev. You know what I mean. You don't want to keep.
I think the fire was out. I think the fire was out.
Especially with the way the Yankees offense was.
Ay,
bro.
Dios mío. It felt like 8 runs, right?
Yeah, a lot of fans are saying that they're like 3 runs feels like 30, 4 runs feels like 40. I get it, the way the Yankees offense was these first 2 games. Gallo homered, Polanco
Of
again
course.
with a double in the 6th. Yeah, Gallo homered off Weiser. A bomb. Didn't speak to the media after, which was interesting. In the 8th inning, that was like you want to like pull your hair out. That ball with Franchi, Correa, it's like a triple. They counted it as a triple. I guess I don't know if it touched his glove. Maybe, like it just missed the glove. I think.
He took a weird route as well. He took a weird route. He took like a circular type of route, like a kind of like a C. It's weird. I mean, our outfielders look horrendous this series. I mean.
I think it has something to do with that wall. I don't want to give them an excuse because everybody's like, stop giving these guys passes or whatever. But that little, like, kind of overhang, if you know what I mean, in right field. I'm sure you guys are watching the series, but that overhang in right field is a little bit annoying. I think that stopped Judge from a homer.
Yeah, 14 out of 30 ballparks, that's a homer. Judge double in the 4th.
So that was a little bit, it made me pretty angry. The Yankees rallied, though. Well, that Correa triple, then they scored him. That made it 6-0. The Yankees kind of rallied in the ninth. Not really. They just scored a run. As Waldo had a RBI ground out, a force out. And that was pretty much it. The Yankees lose the game 6-1. Sonny Gray, 7 innings pitched, 3 hits, no runs, 2 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So.
But also in the 8th, we had bases loaded with Rizzo up. And this guy, I mean, it was tough because me and Johnny Lasagna, shout out to Johnny, we're talking basically Rizzo never swings at the first pitch. It seems like he never swings at the first pitch. And that ball was middle low. It wasn't low, and it was a strike. But it's a first pitch. Why don't you? It's 2 outs, bases loaded. Go ahead. Nobody's gonna critique you for swinging at that. He ends up striking out with that pitch on the line as always. Him and Frenchie, all lefties, seem to strike out with that horrendous pitch on their shins.
Back foot, yeah.
Yeah, because if we would have tacked on 2 runs there, let's say Rizzo would have got a hit. We got 2 runs. It's 6-2 now in the 8th. We go in the 9th. Bases loaded, no outs. It's a different situation for the pitcher. 6-2 with the Yankees, bases loaded, no outs. But we don't get nothing there. Comes up in the 9th as well. Empty-handed, 2 innings with bases loaded. We can't do. Well, it was a force. What was it?
Force out by Oswaldo. That's gonna run.
Great.
I mean, listen. We need a big hit there. Also, it would have been different in the 9th. They would have brought in Duran. He pitched in game 2. We spoke about him the last series against the Twins. How he's a top closer in baseball. 102.
He's not unhittable though.
Not unhittable at all. Frenchie hit
Frenchie had a nice single. Willie had a single off him too.
Willie too. So yeah, that definitely. Willie having some better at bats after everybody's like, bro, this guy is the worst statistical player in the major leagues the past 3 years. I mean, listen.
Can we just say what's up? I remember I had to say this. A 2-out bunt from Hicks.
Yeah, that's tough.
A 2-out bunt.
Yeah.
I
don't know. He's
a 2-out bunt.
I hate beating the dead horse, man. But he's just like lost.
There's not a dead horse because you know why? They keep putting him out there. I'm sorry, Mario. Let's go to game 2 because I'm gonna. Oh man. Adios,
All right. So yeah, in game 2, so some 2-out magic from the Yankees in the first, which was good. Judge with a single. He was hitting third this game, Kevin.
Yes,
I believe.
I was gonna say lineup change.
Which was a little something different for the Yankees. Wild pitch and a DJ LeMahieu single.
Yep.
Gave the Yankees a 1-0 lead. You're like, oh, listen, I tweeted about it too. I'm like,
I like
maybe the at bats are coming alive. I like this. In the 3rd inning though, Volpe error, which was definitely tough. I feel like I jinxed him. I'm like, hey, he's playing great defense. I'm giving him all the love, and he makes that error.
It wasn't you. You just didn't take a picture with him, so.
Yo, that's what I need. Yo, listen, Yankees. Let me take a picture with these guys, bro. I take a picture of IKF playing good defense center field. Who is this guy? In center field?
Single?
The best center fielders in baseball. Like it's crazy. It's crazy what's been going on. But back to the 3rd. Volpe error in the 3rd. Yeah. Solano, former Yankee, killing us. RBI double, and Polanco.
Yeah. Can I say about these 2 doubles? If you go and watch it, and please, if you guys want to go watch the 2 doubles, you can watch it on the literally the at bat. So on the Solano, DJ is shifted towards second base, and our good friend Ryan is going nuts because why are we not closer to the line on a right-handed hitter? Right, and so if you look at those 2 plays back to back, then on the Polanco play, he's towards hugging the line and he just misses it. I mean, or maybe on the angle, it's ripped. But if DJ was in the same spot, that first double wouldn't have happened. That would have been maybe a double play or out at second. So it's mind-boggling. It's little things like this that we're watching, weird routes, weird positioning from our outfielders. And now this as well. It's like, what the hell's going on? When it rains, it pours. But it's like, Jesus Christ.
Nah, definitely. It's Mariah was talking about that when we were talking about like how they should be closer to the line. It feels like when they're closer to the line, Kevin, then the ball goes the other way. It's frustrating. The Yankees got some runs. I think it was in the 5th inning. A Judge double play. It should have been a double play. Solano misses the ball at first.
Yeah.
And that gives the Yankees, they tie the game at that point. And I'm like, all right, the vibes are still like, we got to score. The game's 2-2. Cortez, I mean, he wasn't bad, but we'll get to that right now. He made a mistake to Byron Buxton. he threw he came in, in his wheelhouse again, low and in, man, and Polanco hits a double off him.
But before that
And
mistake, who made a mistake?
Yeah, I know. Hicks.
Go ahead. Say his
Hicks.
name. I want you to
I
say
know,
it, Mario.
Hicks. No, Hicks. He made a. Listen, that's a tough play. I'm going all the way back, but it's a play.
Yeah,
I think
we found out it was
a good
34% catch probability. But you know what pissed everybody
35.
off? Is that my man's is jogging.
Jogging. I understand that. That's extremely frustrating.
Your on base is 200, and you're batting 106 at that point, and you're jogging to a fly ball. I'm sorry, but that is just unacceptable, Mario. I will not accept this. I will not.
Nah, I know. I know y'all love giving it to Hicks, man.
Not to anybody.
No, to anybody. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough to anybody. But definitely that was a part that, was. I guess I don't want to say Nestor's body language was bad, but right after that, like we're all deflated at that point. Nestor's like, bro, you're like, he thought it was gone, and then he sees the ball, and it's like, damn, he probably like he could have caught it, but
you didn't hustle at any point, because that was my point. If you hustle right away and you stop, I'm like, oh, he's gonna play it off the wall. He thinks it's gone. My man is just jogging there. I mean,
no, that was frustrating. So they bring in Ron. That was Nestor's last batter, though. The home run of Buxton, so he probably has a bad taste in his mouth. Nestor goes 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, and 6 Ks. So
3 earned runs though. That Volpe error cleared him off.
Yeah, 3 earned runs, but 4 runs are on his line.
Yep.
They bring in Ron, and Ron's been pretty good for the Yankees since. He's worn pinstripes. He's been great for the Yankees, but they get him this time. Jeffers, their catcher, he hits a single. And then Larnick, I mean, it was just a fastball, like kind of middle, just sat there. And he puts it over that tall right field wall, and it's a 6-2 game. And that's how the game ended. The Yankees didn't really do much after that. It was just like the bats were kind of dead. I think Jeff Nelson was talking about it in Game 3. We got to Game 3 right now. But Jeff Nelson was talking about it, how it was a cold night. Maybe the balls weren't flying or whatever. It said it got to like 35 degrees, Kevin, 40 degrees. I don't know how true that is, but I heard it was extremely cold in Minnesota. No excuses for the guys, but
no, Volpe had 2 hits. Willie had 2 hits. And this is where it gets, I mean, Rizzo 0 for 4, 3 Ks. 4 left on base, and then Peraza as well with 1 K, 3 left on base. I mean, those 2 guys.
Peraza's had today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's my thing. I mean, Riz, I'm not going to go here and on a rant, of course, about Riz, but that was tough there to see him not come through a few times. But
especially even hot. He's been our hitter with people that don't like average, but he's had our best average on the team pretty much for a long period of time this season. Small sample size because the season is still, very young, but
it's still April.
Seeing, people don't want to hear that. People don't want to hear that. A lot of people don't want to hear that, but
call up Chaparro.
That game was definitely frustrating, Kev. I mean, the vibes on the Yankees stood after that were like
that was a sad night for real.
That was a night. A lot of people were. The pessimistic Yankee fans were loud, and the fans like me were pretty quiet. There wasn't much to say. Not much you can really defend at that point. They were flat. You lose a season series to the Minnesota Twins, like we said, for the first time since 2001. But then the vibes changed, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know. The Yankees hit in Game 3. We'll get into Game 3. Herman versus Kenta Maeda. Interesting matchup. 1 o'clock game, getaway day. The Yankees have a 4-game set coming up. And you kind of need length, Kevin, right?
Yeah.
You need length out of Herman because you don't have an off day for a while now. I think it's Thursday is the next off day, next Thursday. So
yeah, before Tampa. And this is why the Yankees brought up Nick Martinez, right?
Nick Martinez, yeah. He pitched on Tuesday.
On Tuesday, but yeah.
Yeah.
But Game 3, Herman.
Yeah. Herman versus Kenta Maeda, and the Yankees started off, Judge, at least,
Caliente.
the birthday boy. He hit the double, but they leave him stranded in the first inning. So that's a little bit frustrating. Nick Gordon made a sick play in the outfield. I don't know how he caught that ball. Kid's extremely athletic. He kind of, I feel like he was twisting and turning. He jumps, makes like a jump man play. That's like kind of deflating or whatever. And I'm like, man, like.
We can't catch a break.
Not to save the season or anything, because again, it's like still early. But it's like, man, we need this win. I get it's April. For I guess our morale, the team's morale, you kind of need that win, Kevin. And thankfully, Herman looked nasty in the first. I don't know. Maybe he was using that rosin with sticky glue. What is it, Kevin? They're saying rosin, hand sanitizer. I don't care what it is.
He struck
what
out
he has.
8. He struck out 8 this game too. I know he gave up 6. We'll talk about it, but he struck out 8.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about the 7th inning and things like that. But give some credit to the Yankees offense. For the first time in forever, we're giving credit to the Yankees offense. And the 2nd inning, what we needed, Gleyber Torres, the lazy Gleyber Torres hits a double. Then the ball gets away from Correa and he goes to 3rd on it. Love hustle double. Then a Willie single. Then an IKF single.
Bunt single.
So Willie made, yeah.
Willie was a no man's land. What was in between? Gallo made an error. Some people thought he was faking it, but
I love that small
wasn't.
ball. We had two bunt singles today. Who are these Yankees, Kevin?
I know.
I don't know who these Yankees are. Volpe, he smoked that single. I mean, he's been Kev. We spoke about it before. His at bats have been
a lot better.
A ton better. So that made the game 2-0 to Volpe. RBI single. Then the Judge bases clearing double.
Hey,
just what we needed from the birthday boy. 5-0, and then Kev
ripped double.
I don't know how you were feeling after this, but
bro,
he goes into 3rd. Do you want to revisit that right now? I mean, I don't know if people want to talk about it. You know, close your ears or whatever. I don't know what you guys want to do. Put some earplugs in.
My man,
we got to talk about it, Kev.
He went straight into the clubhouse, and I was like, "This is not good." I'm clinching an area that everybody should be familiar with as soon as he slid, because that did not look good on both hands. So it was like, and then he runs straight in, and then when we come back from break, he's saying, "My fault, I got it." He's in the clubhouse, and I'm like, I'm relaxed, but I'm like, you never know, right? When it's sore, they're gonna take him out. There's no reports on the broadcast. They're just saying he's there. There's no.
And he's a DH. He's a DH, so they're like, we're not really gonna know. You know, some of the reporters tweet out, we're not really gonna know until his next at bat. So we're all just sitting there holding our breath. He puts on the evil shield. I'm like, all right. Dios, please, bro. He's going back out.
Yeah.
We're going to be all right, guys. Everybody breathe. I'm trying to be positive, especially with our captain. Like, Big G and then no Judge.
Well, you don't remember this, but Derek Jeter got injured and for the rest of the season on a sliding from 3rd, too. So, when I saw that, I just had bad PTSD all over. No.
Nah, we're not going to. I don't want to revisit that terrible situation. We already did. Talked about it enough. Judge stayed in. His interview with Shackle after the game was hilarious. He was like, you know, how you feeling? You know, a lot of people were holding their breath, excuse me.
Yeah.
And Judge goes, you know, I got out of 3rd. Like, he like smiles. I'm like, this guy, like, just the perfect answer. Gotta love our captain. Then in the 2nd inning, they got to run back. Herman gave up a homer to Miranda, which he was going through like a weird streak. Hadn't homered in a while. He got Herman twice this game.
Yeah.
He got him in the 4th inning, but the Yankees exploded before he got that 2nd homer. Iggy single, Oswaldo Cabrera bunt single, with something a little bit different from him. I wasn't mad at that at all. It gets by him. It gets by the first baseman, and then a Volpe double. That makes the game 7-1. Yeah, he's been scorching hot. Maybe a Yankee Stadium that ball's out.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I mean, the gaps are pretty deep at Yankee Stadium. People don't get that, but so Volpe made the game 7-1. A Judge walk, and then Rizzo, man. I feel like that was like a 7-1. 7-1's a good lead, but Rizzo with that double to make it 9-1 was big, and then Gleyber right after that, a bomb to left field. I mean, the camera didn't even know where the ball was at. It was looking at the first section, the lower level, and then it went up. I'm like, I mean, he hit it that far.
This is the Gleyber that we love. He did the night prior, struck out on a horrendous pitch, and I tweeted, when he starts swinging at those pitches on the other side of the fucking box is when we get worried. But bounce back game from Gleyber. I hope he carries this into the next game, because when Gleyber goes oppo, keeps his hands inside, man, beautiful things happen for that guy.
He pulled that one, though, and that was an absolute shot. Then in the 4th, I'm like, guys, please, I don't want to sweat. Let's just make this game nice and easy.
Nope.
But Kevin,
it's Domingo.
Do you know who this team is? And do you know who's on the mound? No disrespect to Domingo, but my God, Domingo, come on, man. Alarnic single, Alarnic walk, and then, like I said, Miranda with the homer. His second one of the game.
Miranda, caramba!
No. We're not giving the Twins props, bro. They already won the series, Kev. Come on, what are we doing?
In the alternate universe, John Sterling's calling for them. Miranda,
No, we don't want that.
caramba.
We don't want that. We don't want that. They get 2 more in the 6th. Hit by a pitch by Miranda. Maybe he's getting some payback. Nah, just kidding. It was an off speed. Hit him in the back. He took his base. And then that guy again, former Yankee, ex-Yankee, Joey Gallo, hits a homer off Herman. And I think him and him were boys. Like, they were both boys when Gallo was on the Yankees. So Herman's like smiling, which is, I'm not gonna lie, not too crazy about that, but
No,
Gallo
but
gets
I don't get people trolling the Yankees because at the end of the day, he just was horrible for us. So listen, I don't want to look at that. That's like Hicks going and hitting 30 home runs.
Like one
with
fan
the
doesn't
A's.
represent. Yeah,
Exactly. So.
One fan doesn't represent our fan base.
Correct.
Some people said disgusting things. There's bad fans in every fan base, so people gotta relax with that. In the 7th, I started sweating a little bit in the 7th, Kev. I don't know about you. Gordon hit a triple, and then Hamilton came in. And another thing about that, listen, he got you 6 innings. I get he gave up 5 hits, right? Why bring him out for the 7th? Maybe Hamilton wasn't ready. I'm not sure. Again, I'm not in the ballpark, so I don't see when he gets up exactly. But shouldn't he be?
I mean,
ready
he
in that
was.
spot,
I believe he was like at 80 pitches in the 6th. Ending the 6th. I think it was at 86, 87. So they were like, they probably want to give him another 15 or something like that. They needed. I mean, it would have been nice for him to go that 7th inning and not maybe. I think Ian Hamilton was coming no matter what. But I just they wanted the length. I mean, 6 innings is not bad. They just probably were trying to juice,
asking for extra outs.
Squish out the last drop of
every
that juice.
Out,
that Domingo.
Every out. Yeah, Domingo on a Wednesday, and he got smacked on a Wednesday. But thank God the Yankees scored a lot of runs, Kev.
Yeah.
We like it when the Yankees score a lot of runs. Please do that more and win, because it makes our lives easier. We don't
por
gotta
favor.
sweat.
Yes.
Please. So, but Kepler had an RBI, ground out. Hamilton pretty much limited the damage. He pitched 2 innings. He was pretty good again, Kevin. He had 2 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Only allowed that run, but it went on to Domingo's line, triple from Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
The Yankees, scored. They tacked on another in the 8th inning. DJ LeMahieu sac fly, and then won the game 12-6. And they salvaged the final game of the series. So that was pretty refreshing, Kevin.
Yes, it was.
I know we didn't win, but we won the final game, and maybe we can bring that momentum on to Texas.
That's what I was gonna say.
We got a favorable matchup going Thursday night. Not so much Friday. Got Garrett Cole against Andrew Heaney. Please don't I know the negativity is gonna be like, Andrew Heaney's gonna throw 7 scoreless. Please, let's not make that.
I
happen.
wouldn't make that stretch, but no, I don't think so. But
I hope not. Then we got Clark Schmidt, shake up the Grom on Friday.
Mío.
I know, Kev. I know you're not looking forward to that game. Kev, you should fly out and maybe go watch that game. I know how much.
Why
you love
couldn't we
watching
just
Clark
switch? I mean, and put Clark Smith with Heaney and watch that Clark and that Cole
Homer
against
Derby.
DeGrom, bro.
That would have been great. I was
Friday
hoping that
night?
was gonna happen. Saturday we got Brito against Nathan Eovaldi, I believe,
Yes.
and then Sunday two lefties. that were
Eovaldi
both
normally
all-stars
pitches well
last year.
against us,
Yep.
so
And
it'd
then we
be
got
nice.
2 lefties
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Valdi definitely does hit well against us. We got Nestor and Martin Perez going on Sunday.
Yep.
That should be good. It's tough to sweep a 4-game series, Kev, but a series win. I mean, the Reds just swept the Rangers, but the Rangers have been good this year.
Yes, they have.
Simeon's been killing it, I believe, so he's another one to watch out for. But
Listen, let's get the first one. We have to, because it's
Have
Heaney.
to.
Then it's cold world. Anything can happen. I know it's DeGrom, but it's cold world, so this game's gonna be close. And then after that, you got Burrito, and I heard Chipotle's about to sign him for something. So maybe he pitches the best game
how
of
about
the
this?
year.
Let's win Cole start on Thursday. Schmidt, you never know, on Friday. Saturday, Brito and Nestor. Send us, let's end our Sunday with the win, so we can be
Okay.
happy when we record on Sunday. Is that a lot to ask for?
That's not a lot to ask for.
How about just sweep the series so we don't have to sweat?
Even better.
It's not that hard. Just score
Even
more runs
better.
than the other team. Score more runs than the other team each game.
Because you need your eyes to
Simple.
hit the ball.
All right, Kevin. Anything else you gotta say? It's getting late. I don't want the people,
No, thank you guys for we're about 30 on our 30-minute mark, but yeah, I just can't. I don't want to see Hicks anymore. I'm just gonna say one more time. I don't want to see it. No more. No más. No más, por favor. No puedo verlo más.
I'll say it for you since I know you love the guy Chaparro. I know you're dying to see Chaparro.
Yes.
Maybe. I know he's been raking.
Give him some bats or Bowers. I don't care who, but
Bowers. I mean, he's been raking too. His MLB stats aren't great, by the way.
listen, the people, but a lot of people are saying, "Oh, they're not the answer." Well, what's the answer? You want to continue to put guys that are batting less than 200 and have an on base less than 250, 240. Continue to put them out. The last three are 6 through 9. It's not good. I mean, so you can't continue to give out a guy who gets on base once out of 10 times. It just is not. It's not gonna work. So come on.
Yeah. All right.
Too many free outs. Too many free outs, and then you're jogging. No, you know what? Nice play. Thank you guys. Bring us home, Mary.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to episode 10. We appreciate if you guys would subscribe, like, do all that fancy stuff like Kevin likes to say.
Yes.
Drop us some feedback. Anything you guys want to see.
Do you guys want to continue to see Hicks? Let us know in the comments below.
I'm sure everybody is super excited to see him hit against Heaney tomorrow, but hopefully we, carry on, keep winning. I know we didn't win the series, but win tomorrow with Cole on the mound. And yeah, just looking forward to the series. Hopefully, we get a series win, get back on track. But thank you guys for watching again. We appreciate it. To the Bronx and nothing.
Yeah.